King Frederik, born May 26, 1968, Copenhagen, Denmark, is Denmark's king, who ascended to the throne at age 55 on January 14, 2024, following the abdication of his 83-year-old mother, Queen Margrethe II, who was the longest-serving European monarch still reigning. As a young man, Frederik gained a reputation as a fast-living party prince, but after serving in all three branches of the Danish military and earning a master's degree in political science, he began to be taken more seriously and became known for his deep concern for the dangers of climate change. Frederik and his Australian-born wife, Queen Mary, are widely expected to further modernize the Danish monarchy. Frederik is the eldest of the two sons of Margrethe II, who assumed the Danish throne in 1972 upon the death of her father, King Frederik IX, and Prince Henrik, the prince consort, the former Count Henri de Laborde de Montpezat, a French nobleman and one-time diplomat. Frederik's younger brother, Prince Joachim, Count of Montpezat, is roughly a year Frederik's junior. It was widely reported that, as a youth, Frederik felt neglected by his parents and resented their immersion into their royal responsibilities. He was ill at ease in the glare of the media and reticent at the prospect of becoming king, which Frederik told his biographer, Jens Andersen, made him feel awkward, insecure, and shy. Frederik attended the Krebs School, a private school in Copenhagen, and also studied briefly at the École des Roches in Normandy, France, before graduating from Regard Gymnasium in suburban Copenhagen. After a period of military service, he matriculated at Aarhus University, from which he received a master's degree in political science in 1995. His higher education also included a year of study at Harvard University, 1992-93, during which he was enrolled under the pseudonym Frederik Henriksen, an allusion to his father, Prince Henrik. Danish Americans subsequently established a fund in Frederik's honor that annually provides scholarships for two Danes to study at Harvard's John F. Kennedy School of Government. Frederik's extensive military service began in the Queen's Life Guard Regiment of the Danish Army in 1986. 2 years later, he became a platoon commander in the Royal Danish Hussar Guard Regiment before entering the Army Reserve. In 1995, he was one of only 4 recruits out of a total of 300 to attain all of the requirements necessary to complete training for the Royal Danish Navy Frogman Corps. In the process, he was nicknamed Pingo, Penguin, when, on one occasion, his wetsuit became bloated with water, forcing him to waddle like a penguin. Having been commissioned in the Naval Reserve, Frederik attended flight school, qualified as an Air Force pilot, and in 2000 entered the Air Force Reserve. Over the years, he received a series of promotions in each of the 3 branches of the military in which he has served. As of January 1, 2024, he had attained the rank of Major General in the Army and Air Force, along with the rank of Rear Admiral in the Navy. After receiving further training at the Royal Danish Defence College and serving as a staff officer at Denmark's Defence Command, Frederik became a senior lecturer with the Institute for Strategy at the Royal Danish Defence College in 2003. Frederik has also served his country as a diplomat. In 1994, he was a member of Denmark's mission at the United Nations, UN. From 1998 to 1999, he served as First Secretary of Embassy for the Danish Embassy in Paris. In addition to Danish, Frederik speaks English, French, and German. Partly as a response to his restiveness in young adulthood, Frederik took an interest in fast cars, fast living, and daredevil pursuits. As a result, some Danes viewed him as a pampered party prince. Motor scooter and sledding accidents have landed him in the hospital, but he demonstrated strength and stamina by participating in a 3,500 kilometers, 2,175-mile, 4-month skiing expedition across Greenland in 2000. Frederik's growing commitment to physical fitness was reflected in the development of his interest in running, which came to involve tens of thousands of his fellow citizens when, in 2018, he introduced the annual Royal Run, which is conducted at various locations across Denmark with the participation of Frederik and other members of the royal family. Like Britain's King Charles III, Frederik is deeply committed to protecting the environment from the detrimental effects of climate change. His passion for the issue is partly the outgrowth of an epiphany he experienced during a trip to the Arctic in 2009. Since then, he has attended UN-sponsored climate summits and has been very outspoken about the urgent need to address global warming. Frederik met his future wife, Mary Elizabeth Donaldson, an Australian who had received a degree in law and commerce, in a pub in Sydney during the 2000 Olympic Games in that city. Their courtship, branded a fairy tale romance in the media, culminated in their wedding at the Copenhagen Cathedral, Church of Our Lady, in May 2004. In an interview with The Guardian in December 2023, historian Sebastian Olden Jorgensen characterized Frederik and Mary, then the Crown Prince and Crown Princess, respectively, as modern, woke, lovers of pop music, modern art, and sports who represented not a potential revolutionary change from Queen Margrethe II, but instead a careful transition. They have 4 children, Prince Christian, next in line to the throne, Princess Isabella, and twins Prince Vincent and Princess Josephine.